Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drummond High School and our season opener for the Garber Wolverines, as your Lady Wolverines are about to take on the Drummond Lady Bulldogs. First game of the season for the Lady Wolverines, while Drummond comes into this game with a record of 2-2. We're going to take a short break as they're getting their anthem set and student-led prayer, and we'll come back after a few commercials.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Number 23, Kaylin Bond.
Welcome back to Drummond. We've got starting lineups for both teams being announced at this time. Starting lineups for Drummond, number 11, Caitlin Bush. Caitlin is coming into this game as a senior. Sorry, they turned the lights out on me. Also, number 12, Kate Mann, senior for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 14, Bree Morton. Number 20, Kate Spring. And sophomore, number 24, Peyton Curry. And the lineup for your Garber Lady Wolverines, sophomore, number 10, Mandy Bell. Junior, number 11, Chloe Wilkerson. Senior number 15, Kaylee Island. Senior number 22, Layla Washington. And freshman number 23 for the Lady Wolverines, Kaylin Bond. Lights are back on, so we can maybe read our lineup card now. As we mentioned, Lady Bulldogs already 4 games under their belt, a 2-2 record. And this will be the first game of the season for the Garber Lady Wolverines. And now we'll get ready for the tip as jumping for the Lady Wolverines, Layla Washington. And then the circle for Drummond, Peyton Curry. As Garber gets the tip, heads to the rim, Bell does, can't get it to fall. But Island brings down the rebound, and Garber will get set up in the half court. Wilkerson on the wing, looking inside is kind of a 3-post look. You'll see Kaylin Bond pop in and out for the Lady Wolverines. They try to reset the offense and get into a set. Drummond coming out in a 2-3 zone tonight. Some familiar faces on both of these squads as they played each other twice last year. Well, 1 game regular season and saw each other in the Skelter Conference tournament. As that ball gets thrown away. Garber comes out in a zone look. Drummond's going to attack that wing, and we get a travel called on Bree Morton. Getting back into the flow of basketball. I have to remind myself of some things to keep track of, but we're excited to get into it this season. I know the Lady Wolverines are. They've already got a few scrimmages under their belt and gotten warmed up as Drummond steals that ball away. Curry looks at the 3, pulls up for the jumper, and that's going to rim out Washington with the board. Wilkerson pull-up jumper is no good, and Island will get the board, kick it back out to Wilkerson. She'll drive again, and Bond will take the baseline jumper, no good. This time Island gets the board, and she misses strong as Curry comes up with the rebound. And Drummond's off and running. Kate Spring pitches up to the corner, and defense is back in set. Pass is almost picked off by Bell. Spring on the kick. And a three-point shot up by Kate Mann is good. As the Lady Bulldogs take an early 3-0 lead with just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. We got the dueling scoreboards because we have two scoreless crews, so we'll get that figured out as well. We'll determine which one of us is going to keep score. 5:44 on that turnover. Half-court trap is broken fairly easily by Drummond, and they're going to get a double dribble called on man. And checking into the game for the Lady Bulldogs, that's number 21, Cambry Kirshner. She is a junior for Drummond. Bell skips it over to Washington on the wing. She's going to take the pull-up jumper and knocks it down. Layla getting back into the flow. Suffered an injury at the Skelter Conference Finals last year as Garber's going to get the turnover. Have the ball back. Mentioned Washington. Injury in the Skelter Finals last year and had to miss the remainder of the season coming off that injury. She's been on the floor, rehabbing, been cleared for about a month now, so kind of still getting into the flow, but looking better and better every day. Jump ball is going to give possession to the Lady Bulldogs. Wolverines come out in a full court press this time. Curry's going to take it and try to hit that skip pass to the baseline. Back up top. Caitlin Bush. And she tries to hit Kirshner inside, but Kirshner will draw the foul. Foul's going to be on Kaylee Island. Her first personal foul. First foul of the game for either team. And Washington gets a hand on it. Knocks it out of bounds. Drummond will have possession on the sideline. Chloe Wilkerson gets her hands on another pass, and this time comes up with it. And she'll get the offense set. Drummond coming out in a man. No, they're not. I'll take that back. They're in a box and one as the pass goes into Kaylee Island, and she gets fouled going to the rim and will step up and shoot two. Foul's on Peyton Curry for the Lady Bulldogs, her first personal foul. Island's first free throw was good. Both of these teams with a interesting mix of returners and newbies, as we see some returning starters for both of these squads that have been on the floor for quite a few years, mixed in with a few freshmen who are making their debut. And we got a sub coming in for the Lady Wolverines, and that is going to be number 5, Maddie Adair, freshman for Garber. Lady Bulldogs take it off the sideline. Kirshner on the baseline. Gonna bounce it back out. And Curry's three is up. Off the rim. Bell pulls down the board. Good rebound by Mandy Bell. Layla looks for the three, just short off the iron, but Bell pulls another board, kicks it into Adair inside, and Adair is going to get fouled going up. That foul is going to be on Drummond's Cambry Kirshner. Her first personal, second team foul, 2 team fouls for each of these clubs as Adair steps up and hits the first one. Kaylee Island did draw that foul earlier, and she has 2 personals already, so she's on the bench. And Adair knocks down the second one. Make it 6-3, Lady Wolverines. Spring hits the skip, and Kaylee gets a piece of it. And going to draw another foul. And that foul is on Kirshner, her second for the Lady Bulldogs. Couple of things to remember. Biggest change in high school basketball in quite a long time is the change in the free throw situation. We will reset team fouls every quarter. No such thing as a 1-and-1 anymore. As team fouls hit 5 per quarter, they automatically go to the double bonus. Nice drive, but bounce pass is picked off by Kate Spring. Bell tries to get a hold of that pass to Curry. Can't get it. Deflected back out. Long rebound by Bree Morton. And Lady Bulldogs will retain possession. 2:45 left in the first quarter. And slow start for both of these teams. 6-3 ball game. Spring, nice pass to Curry and cut across the face of that zone. Just can't get it to fall. Adair is going to come down with the board, and Garber is going to have a chance to set up again. Inside Island, she backs in, can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound, and that one is good. 8-3 our score with over 2 minutes left in the first. Skipped up to Morton. She's going to take it on the left side, and Washington's going to slap at it and doesn't get a piece of it. To the line for Drummond, Bree Morton. First free throw is off the back of the rim. Bree coming into this game, we mentioned a mixture of new kids on the block and experienced starters. Bree, a freshman, starting the Lady Bulldogs along with 4 other returners. She makes that second free throw to make it 4-8 as Caitlin Bond, comes back into the game for Garber. Pass to Island is tied up by Kate Mann as she tried to jump it. Jump ball will go back to the Lady Wolverines. High post flash to Washington. She rolls it around, no good. Bats it away, and the scramble on the floor is going to be a jump ball. Drummond's going to gain possession of that. Washington just off on that touch with the jumper. See the 2-2-1 press by the Lady Wolverines. Drummond not giving them too many problems in the backcourt, but we've seen them turn it over here in the front court as that 3 is up from the corner. And it's knocked down by Kate Mann. Makes the game 8-7 Garber, 1:25 left. Trying to hammer that ball into Island. Nice pass and cut by Chloe. She just can't get it to finish, but Bond with the rebound. Back out to Chloe. She's going to drive and get called for the travel as she shuffled her feet on the drive. Good effort there by Garber. Got to get it to fall. And Drummond's got it on the press break. Curry's going to take it herself. Hit Spring, and she's going to try to drive in, kick out again for three to Bush. As the dribble drive, the ball fakes, I should say, for the Lady Bulldogs. Get Garber to foul. That's Chloe Wilkerson's first. 14 fouls with 57 seconds left. And Bond just jumps that pass, pitches it up to Chloe Wilkerson. She's going to eye the floor and decide to reset. Washington looks to drive. Nobody stops her, and she clunks it off the rim. Wide open layup for Washington as she looked off the defenders. That time Curry with the drive. She can't get it to fall. Ball gets knocked around, and Morton goes in. Tries to draw the contact. She does get it deflected out of bounds. So Lady Bulldogs have the ball. 17.5 left on the big clock in the first quarter. And Morton down there in the short corner, no good. 10 seconds left. Garber's got the ball. They're not really in a big hurry. I'm not sure they understand. 4-3. Layla is going to pull up. No good. Bond with the board, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, it's Garber 8, Drummond 7 here on GarberWolverines.tv.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome back to Drummond as we get set to start the second quarter. Garber with an 8-7 lead in a game that's been a little shaky for both teams. Getting some good looks, just can't get them to fall early. Lady Wolverines will have possession to start the second. And they get Island on the seal. Good job by the defender to get around her. That's Caitlin Bush. As this time Washington drives in left-handed. Can't get it to fall. Gets her on board. Goes back up on the other side. Too strong there. Bond pulls the board. Back out to Island. She sees Washington on the backside. Can't get it to fall either. As Layla's knocking the rust off. She's sure getting to the rim and getting her looks. Those will come soon. That three-pointer by Bush is off the mark and pulled down by Bond. Line up for the Lady Wolverines. Layla Washington, Kayla Bond, Kaylee Island with the step back inside, no good. Mandy Bell pulls a board. And up to Chloe Wilkerson, who's the fifth player, starting the second quarter. That shot is off the mark, and we're going to get a foul on Garber as Kaylin Bond's going to draw her first personal. Garber changing up the press a little bit. More of a man look as they try to throw the over the top Island, and that's no bueno. Kaylee gets a piece of it. Into the game for the first time tonight for Drummond is number 15. That's Addison Bryant, freshman. So a few freshmen seeing significant minutes for the Lady Bulldogs as Bell pulls up. She's short on the left side, rebounded by Bond, and she's going to be too strong. And Kate Mann comes down with the board. There's a skip over Bond's head, back up top to Curry for three. That's no good, and pulled down by Washington. She's going to look to press it, but their numbers back quickly for Drummond, so she'll just get reset. Look inside to Island. She's got two on her, but she's going to get held as she slides. Foul is going to be on freshman Addison Bryant for the Lady Bulldogs. That's her first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. Inbound to Washington. And Drummond set again in that 2-3 zone. Looking to isolate Kaylee Island as they're all over her, but not going to get the foul called there. And we're going to get one called on Kaylee Island instead, and that's her third personal foul here in the first half. With 5:29 left in the second quarter, that's a big one. She was looking for the foul. She must have made some contact running back down the floor. And got to be smarter than that with two fouls already, as important as she is to this ball club. Three-pointer is up, no good, and rebound, strong rebound by Kaylin Bond. Layla's drive, this time on the right side. Can't get it to fall, but does draw contact. As she's starting to attack that rim harder and harder, she's eventually going to get one of those layups to drop for her. Addison Bryant, number 15 for Drummond, draws her second personal. And Layla goes to the line for two. First free throw is short. And we will see back into the game for the Lady Bulldogs, number 20, Kate Spring. Second free throw by Washington is good, makes it a 9-7 game with 5 minutes left in the first half. Skip over to the corner and then up top to Bush. Bush gets it knocked away from her, tries to pick it up on the dribble and gets it knocked away again as Chloe Wilkerson's left-hand layup no good, but Mandy Bell is there for the putback. Makes this 11-7. And get a trap on Curry. She finds Spring in the post and out to Caitlin Bush for three. That one's off the mark. Ball gets knocked around and that would be Caitlin Bond comes up with it. She looks to Layla at the high post. And Layla content to sit down at the low. As we mentioned, freshman Bond starting tonight. Also out there is freshman Adair as Washington does get to the block. This time she gets it to fall, and the foul is called. So she heads to the line to the end for the and one as Peyton Curry draws her second personal foul. And Washington's free throw is up and good, making it 14-7 with 3:59 left in the first half. That pass up the sideline, wide open, is Mann on the layup, and she gets it to fall. Correction, that was Morton. Morton on the layup. Chloe with the drive, pull-up jumper, no good, and that rebound is tied up. And the jump ball is going to go to Drummond. I want to see Cambry Kirshner, number 21, check back into the game for Drummond. As Curry's pass deflected by Washington, and Adair comes down with it. Nice deflections by the Lady Wolverines. We saw quite a few of those already so far in this first half. As the steal by Caitlin Bush, and Mandy Bell tries to get back in time, and there's contact, no call. Put back by 14, Bree Morton. She does get the call, as Chloe Wilkerson's going to draw the foul, and Morton's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Chloe with 2 in the first half as well. Morton's first free throw is good. Morton's second free throw is up, and it's off the mark, and Bond to pull down that rebound. Really looking at those inside players, trying to hit the post. Nice layup from the backside for Layla Washington as Chloe finds her. Great read by Chloe. No ball pressure from Drummond, allows her to see the whole floor. And it's a 16-10 game. Pass to Curry up the sideline. Morton going to attack, and she draws the foul. Good aggressive play by freshman Bree Morton. And Kaylin Bond called with a foul for Garber. That's her second personal, still 4 team fouls in the quarter. So Lady Wolverines racking up a lot of fouls amongst their players here, 2 each. As we mentioned, Kaylee Island on the bench now with 3 personals. Second free throw is hard, but Bush pulls down the rebound, hits Morton on the flash. She can't get it to fall. And Mandy Bell pulls down the board. Clock's off a little bit here, 2:25. 2:25 left in the first half as Bell looks to drive right. Kicks to Adair in the corner. She thinks about it and kicks back out. Really looking inside at those players, confused on who she's throwing to, and it hits them both in the hands, and here comes Curry the other way as Washington tries to get in her way without fouling and does. Bond comes down with the board, and Curry's going to tie her up. Possession area goes to the Lady Wolverines. And back into the correction for the first time tonight into the game, we will see number 3. That is Madeline Dodge, the junior. Looking at those cutters, there's Bond inside. She turns towards the middle. Right hand is good, and it's 18-10. Lady Wolverines trying to decide if we're pressing or not. A little bit of confusion as Chloe's still up. They're yelling at Mandy Bell to drop back. Get set in the D. Bush drives off the top. Good drive with the left side. She gets it to fall and draws contact. And Coach Davis fired up about that call because her player has got to step up. She's not frustrated the referee. She's frustrated the player. Got to step up and meet the drive. Too late coming across and gave up the layup and the foul. As Bush's and one is good. Makes it 18-13. Post flash by the Lady Wolverines. Slided pass over to Layla. She drives baseline left side. No good, but rebound's pulled by Bell. Back out to Bell. She looks at the 3. It's no good, and Dodds is going to try to pull the board. Can't come down with it, but it will remain Garber ball as it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Bulldogs. Look inside to Washington. She tries to go up and does draw the contact. Nice little pass there by Mandy Bell to get it to Washington. And the foul is going to be on Cambry Kirshner for the Lady Bulldogs, and that's her 3rd personal foul. As Washington goes to the line, hits the first one, and back into the game will come Addison Bryant for Drummond. So inside players, post players for the Lady Bulldogs, racking up some fouls. Same for Garber. Washington's second free throw is good and gives them a 7-point lead with just over a minute left. Bush looks to drive to the left side, kicks to Curry in the corner, and Chloe Wilkerson there again gets a deflection, can't come up with it. So Mann will look at the three, no good, off the mark, and the rebound is pulled by Dodds. Trying to hammer it inside as that pass is to Washington is on the mark. She kind of got pushed. Got a no call there. Bush comes coast to coast with it and makes it 20-15 with 20 seconds left. Washington posted up, got a pretty good shove in the back. That's what she's upset about. 10 seconds now on the clock. As they set up the play, Washington for three is going to be short. Bell tries to save it. She does. Into the hands of the Lady Bulldogs, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Garber 20, Drummond 15. You're watching GarberWolverines.tv.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome back to GarberWolverines.tv as we close out the end of halftime. Just under 2 minutes left in the halftime. Our score at half, Garber 20, Drummond 15, and both teams having a hard time trying to get it through the circle. Definitely getting some good looks on both ends. Garber defensively continuing to do what they've been doing for the past few years, being long and athletic, getting their arms up in passing lanes, jumping up through passes and getting deflections, giving themselves a chance to get those passes and get the steal, which they've done fairly well. Drummond, on the other hand, is really trying to push in transition. They've got a few good looks that they've missed. Both teams defensively have foul trouble in the paint, as Kaylee Island for Garber has 3 fouls. And at both Addison Bryant, a freshman for Drummond, and then Cambry Kirshner inside. Both have 3 fouls apiece. Layla Washington, as we mentioned, hasn't played in a game since around the 3rd week in January. She's coming off knee surgery, but knocking the rust off today, getting more and more aggressive, and some of those short putbacks that she's rolled around are starting to fall for her. So Excited to see her second half as she's kind of getting into her groove. Layla leading the way for the Lady Wolverines with 10 points in this first half, leading all scorers. And here we go to start the third. Morton finds Spring inside, kicks out to Bush for three from the corner, no good, and that board will be pulled down by Mandy Bell. And quickly, Peyton Curry will draw a foul, and that is Curry's third personal foul. As we mentioned, an interesting mix on both of these squads as you've got some players with tons of experience and then some fresh faces as Layla Washington gets a skip pass and enter to her. Get back on the board early. Familiar names on both sides and then mixed in with some freshmen having to play some significant minutes. Bush tries to kick to man in the corner, and that gets kicked as well out of bounds, so that will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Curry looks to attack the middle. She pulls up, no good. It's short, and Kaylin Bond with the rebound. Another one of those freshmen on the floor. Bell tries to drive right, pulls up, rolls it around, and it's good. And Garber extends their lead to 9 here early in the third. There's that transition that we were talking about early as Bree Morton takes off up the floor. Drummond trying to push tempo a little bit in the first half, just couldn't get anything to fall. And Garber's going to attack the paint. Island's shot no good. She goes up. This time she gets hammered from behind. And that foul is going to be on number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs, Kate Spring. Kate's first foul of the game. And Island goes to the line to shoot 2. Kaylee's first free throw takes the victory lap and finally falls through. Second free throw from Island is good as well. 6:40, Garber back to a 9-point lead. A little half-court pressure this time. Curry breaks it easily. Bush looks to attack. And back to Bush. She's going to hit Spring inside. The inside-out look by Drummond as Garber covers ground pretty well. This time Spring does get set for 3. It's no good. And Kaylin Bond, another rebound on the defensive end. Bond tries to hit Island at the low post. She's got 2 girls on her, throws up an awkward shot and still gets it to fall. And Coach Vestal for the Lady Bulldogs has seen enough. She's going to call a quick timeout, 30-second timeout. So we'll stay here with 6:02 officially on the game clock. And Garber holding on to an 11-point lead. We talked about scores for the Lady Wolverines. We know they're trying to attack inside. Washington already with 12 in this game. And Kaylee Island with 8 points. So 20 of their 28 from those 2 seniors. Also, Mandy Bell chiming in with 4 points. And Kaylin Bond with 2. Kaylin Bond, though, defensively, has been racking up some boards. She's doing a good job of moving around as Kaylee Island and Layla Washington occupy the interior players of Drummond. Bond's been quick enough to move around and get those rebounds. Back to action. Garber backs up into a 2-3 zone. Morton tries to drive baseline, cut off by Washington, and Bell there to pick up the loose ball. Washington's going to push tempo, pulls up from that left side, no good. Curry pulls the board. She's going to try to take it down the left as well. Kick up to Morton, man, and then up to Morton. Bush going to try the 3, rims out, and Kaylee Island with the board. Coach Davis wanting the Lady Wolverines to push tempo as well as they're walking it up the floor, and it's driving her a little crazy. On that drive by Bell, Kate Spring is going to get the foul for the Lady Bulldogs. That's her second personal. And back into the game for Drummond is freshman Addison Bryant. Baseline inbounds goes to Chloe. It's deflected. Ball's loose. And we're going to get a foul. And it looks like Mandy Bell going for the loose ball got fouled by Bree Morton. It's Bree's first foul of the game. And Garber back to the baseline inbounds. Nice look to Kaylee Island in the middle. Back to the inbounder, Bell, who puts it up and good. Nice play drawn up there by the Lady Wolverines. Hitting the inbounder, stepping back in. A little half-court pressure by Garber. And we're going to get a foul call. I thought we might get the travel, but she did get fouled, and that foul is going to go against Mandy Bell. Mandy's first foul of the game. That pass is going to be picked off by Washington as she comes up the left side. Going to lay it in, and it's good, and extends that lead to 15 for Garber with 4:45 left in the third. Quick pass up the sideline, deflected by Chloe Wilkerson. Man's going to try to pull it from three. It's off the rim. Kaylee Island with a good, strong rebound. And again, Coach Davis pushing tempo, yelling at her players to get there. This three-point look, nope, no. Sorry, Washington shot fakes from three and travels as she tries to drive. Caitlin Bush back into the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Good idea by Layla, but yep, she dragged her foot as she tried to shot fake and drive the baseline. Pass inside to Curry, and she's going to draw the foul from Chloe Wilkerson. And that will be Chloe's third foul. And baseline inbounds for the Lady Bulldogs. Pass comes into Curry in the corner. She's going to try to kick it up, and Chloe slides right over, picks off the pass, and the Lady Wolverines are off and running. She dumps it off to Mandy Bell. Mandy tries to go up right hand, and Caitlin Bush is long and lean, and she gets a piece of that shot. Does go out of bounds, and possession will stay with Garber. Washington for three from the top of the key, no good. Batted around and back to Layla. She'll kick the ball in the short corner on the left side, and that jumper is good. And Garber figuring out how to score now. As we mentioned, the first half was tough on both teams. 20 points for the Lady Wolverines in the first half. Already got 14 here in the third. And kicks it over to Bush. Curry looks at the corner and tries to skip it just out of the reach of Bond. Bush had the three. Post is wide open, but they missed that look. This time Curry tries to drive, and she's going to kick. And that one is picked off by Bell. This time on the right side, Mandy Bell goes up, and she gets the layup to fall. So we talked about the first half, the deflections and steals. That's continuing here in the third for Garber. The difference is they're getting those steals, turning them into transition buckets. Spring tries to drive, and she's going to take a hammer to the face. And if that's on Kaylee Island, and our freshmen are jumping the gun, trying to sub each other out too quickly. Haven't had the foul reported yet, and it is. That foul is on Kaylee Island. That's going to be her fourth personal foul. So Maddie Adair checks in for Mandy Bell, but also now Madeline Dodds is going to come in for Kaylee Island. That's 3 team fouls on the Lady Wolverines this quarter. And Bush with a nice step through, and it's good. And already, just on the inbounds pass, we see the presence of Island, or the non-presence of Island, I should say, influence the play. Adair looks to drive and kicks to Wilkerson in the corner. She hits a sliding Washington, who can't get it to fall but gets her own rebound and puts it back. 38-19 our score. Just over 2 minutes left. Let's get past the man. And Curry in the corner. She's going to look for the three. It's off, and Chloe slides. Can't get the rebound. She was in good position. But Kirshner a little bit bigger there. And pass goes into Spring. In the paint. Can't go up, so she kicks it. Three's no good. Bush with the board. She's going to look to attack, which is a good idea because neither defender was set, and she draws the foul. And Madeline Dodds draws the foul for Garber as she was sideways trying to go up against the shot and got called for the foul. So Caitlin Bush at the line shooting two. The first one is good, makes it 38-20. Back in for the Lady Wolverines, we'll see Mandy Bell, number 10. Bell's a sophomore this year, started this game. She will see a lot of playing time. Helped out a lot last year as well. When Layla Washington went down, got a lot more playing time, but Bell finished the season fairly strong. Look to see some even bigger things from her this year. Still looking to attack the paint, try to draw those defenders out. And the skip pass is going to be too hard for Mandy to get a hold of, and that's going to go to Drummond. Kirshner with it in the corner. She tries to skip it. Washington goes for it, doesn't get there, but neither does Caitlin Bush. So the pass will sail out of bounds, and it'll be Garber ball. Trying to look inside to Bond. She gets it inside, tries to go up, can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound. And on the second putback, draws the contact. That's going to be on number 20, Kate Spring, her third personal foul. Lots of threes in the foul column for the Lady Bulldogs right now as Bond goes to the line. Shoot two, and the first one's good. Back in for Drummond is going to be Addison Bryant. Bond's second free throw is good, and that makes it 40-20 for the Lady Wolverines. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Pass goes inside. Back out to Kirshner. She tries to drive baseline and has nowhere to go with it. Nice find to Curry, cutting, but can't hold on to it. Curry comes back up, and Bush goes up and draws the foul because Madeline Dodge tries to defend her with the forearm to the throat. That doesn't work. Madeline's going to draw her third foul. And Bush goes to the line to shoot two. 43 seconds left. First free throw short. I see Maddie Adair, another freshman for the Lady Wolverines, back into the game as she'll replace Madeline Dodds. And second free throw is good. And Drummond's going to put a full court press on, I should say, on the inbounds pass. Mandy Bell kind of juggles it, gets it to Chloe, and she does get it up to Washington in time. Washington's going to drive left side, and she's going to draw the contact. Doesn't look like it's a charge. No, it's not. Oh, it is. They are going to call the offensive foul on Layla. That's going to be Layla's second personal with 33 seconds left in the quarter. Coach Davis not happy with it, but it was a close call for sure. Skip to Curry at the high post. She's going to drive left, spin back right, and lays it in. And now it's a 17-point game with 17 seconds left. Drummond still with the press. Wilkerson draws the trap, kicks to Washington. She's going to try to take off. And there's 10 seconds left in the quarter. Washington's got a closely guarded call. She better be careful. And she's going to travel. Three seconds left in the third quarter. Pass up to Bush. She gets a few dribbles in, way too many, and she misses the jumper as it rims out. So at the end of the third quarter, our score is going to be Garber 40, Drummond 23. You're watching GarberWolverines.tv.
Garber Co-op, serving the communities of Garber, Fairmont, and Covington, knows how important high school sports is to the community and is excited to help sponsor this contest. The Garber Co-op can help you with all of your grain, fertilizer, custom fertilized spread, feed, fuel, and propane needs. Visit the Garber Co-op today or call us at 580-863-2292. The Garber Co-op salutes all of the coaches, athletes, and cheerleaders who make the commitment to make high school sports great.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Welcome back as we get the fourth quarter started, as Lady Wolverines will have possession with a 17-point lead. It's a good, strong third quarter for Garber. This time they're going to call Layla Washington with the offensive foul. She tries to back down the defender and uses her forearm to do it. That'll be Layla's third personal foul. As I mentioned, good, strong third quarter by the Lady Wolverines. They took a 5-point lead, got up as high as 20 until Drummond made a little run, scored 3 points there late in the third. And that's going to be off the Lady Bulldogs. And as I mentioned at the end of the third, here they come out with a full court 2-2-1 press. Garber a little more prepared for it this time as Layla's going to get it. She's going to try to get to the rim. And makes a wise decision and backs it out. And that pass is going to be stolen. And here comes Curry with it, pitches up to the corner. Mann's going to take the three, and it's good. And now it's 40-26. As we're getting the camera caught up, there we go. And Garber breaks the press. Into A there in the corner. She tries to find Washington streaking. Washington does come down with it and gets fouled. Don't forget the new rule, as we mentioned in the first half. We're resetting the team fouls every quarter. So that's just the first team foul on the Lady Bulldogs in the fourth quarter. As into the game, we're going to see Kaylee Island. Wilkerson looks to drive and dribbles back out. And we're going to get another foul called. That foul is on Caitlin Bush, just her first personal foul. Vaughn's going to take it up top, over to Bell on the left wing. She tries to skip to Washington. Washington goes up and gets it, drives. Middle of the floor and lays it in. And Layla now with 18 in the game. Bush going to drive middle, kick to the shooter. Mann on the wing for three, and it's good. Kate Mann starting to heat up. Garber's going to have to find her. She's already up to 12 points now off those back-to-back threes. Mandy Bell does not want the ball. She almost traveled with it. This time, Layla will drive, and we get a no call. So, with 5:55, it's now just a 13-point ball game. Curry gets it over to Mann. They're trying to seal backside. Kirshner doesn't get it done. Skip to Bush at the top. No one's Gardner, and she traveled. She did. She was so open, she had to think about it too long. I've been there. She shuffled her feet. Garber gets the turnover, and Layla's going to take it up the left side. This time she pulls up into the jumper, but does get fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. And Addison Bryant, the freshman for the Lady Bulldogs. It's just her 3rd personal. I thought she had 4. I was wrong. Washington's first free throw up and good. Layla's second free throw hits the front of the rim, bounces around, and falls out. So she comes down with a 1, a 2. And transition push into Kate for Mann as Drummond trying to push tempo. We mentioned that. And Chloe gets another hand on the ball and another deflection. This time she tries to throw the lob over the tall freshman, Addison Bryant, and Bryant's all over that pass. Curry to bring it down. Looks at Kirshner in the corner. She's going to travel with the ball. 43-29. I'll get that fixed for us. Wolverines with the lead. And just over 5 minutes left in the game. See the cut by Bond as she tries to post up. They look at her. Decide to skip up top to Washington and reset on the other side. This time Island's going to go underneath. Wilkerson dribbles backwards, almost gets it picked. They hit the high post to Washington. Luckily off her knee to Island. Washington on the low block. She's going to try to jump her. No good. Bell with the board. And we're going to have foul called. Foul on number 11, Caitlin Bush for Drummond. That's just her 2nd personal foul, but already 14 fouls in the quarter. Into Island, and she gets hit, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2, because this is the 15th foul. This time Cambry Kirshner called for the foul, and that's her 5th personal foul. So Kirshner draws her 5th. Back into the game, we'll see Kate Spring. And Island goes to the line to shoot 2 for Garber. Garber with 4:28 left in the quarter, already in the bonus. And that'll be a big factor as we move forward. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw rolls around and falls in, makes it 45-29. 4:25 left. Baseline drive by Bush, and nobody steps over to stop her. She lays that in. Garber gets set against the press. Washington will take it up the left herself. She looks to pass it over to Island. Island falling. Has to try to get it back to Washington as she kind of got wedged underneath as she went up to get that pass and stepped out of bounds. Quick pass up to Bush in the corner. She tries to skip to Curry, and there's Bond. Those long passes are getting picked off. Caitlin Bond going to lay it up on the right side, and it's good. And now 47-31. Drummond's going to try to push tempo, as we mentioned. Curry drives middle, tries to skip it over to Bryant, and it's picked off again. And the turnovers are starting to rack up for the Lady Bulldogs. Wilkerson got a count. She needs to get rid of it, and she does. Down into Bond, who gets it deflected, steps over to get it, and she's going to draw a foul and go to the line to shoot 2, as this foul is going to be on Curry, Peyton Curry's 4th personal. And to the line for 2 is Caitlin Bond. 16-point lead with 3:29 left in the ballgame. Her first one rims out. Back into the game for the Lady Bulldogs will be Bree Morton. Bond's second free throw is up and good, makes it 48-31. Morton tried to skip it, and there's another skip pass picked off by the Lady Wolverines. This time, Layla on the left side goes up. Can't get to finish with her left hand, but does draw the foul. So Bree Morton picks up her second personal. 2 more free throws for the Lady Wolverines. First one rims out. She's short. And Drummond is going to call a timeout, and we will take a short break. You're watching GarberWolverines.tv.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back to Drummond as we get set to finish out the last 3 minutes of this ball game. Garber at the free throw line. Layla Washington shooting the second free throw. First one rimmed out, and Drummond coach Kylie Vestal calls a timeout. So one shot for Layla. As we mentioned earlier, Lady Wolverines are already in the bonus, and that is definitely going to play a factor as this game stretches out. Layla misses both free throws, and Caitlin Bond gets called for the foul, trying to rebound the putback. That's her third personal and the second team foul for Garber. Spraying up to Morton. Morton looks to attack, but she kicks to Bryant in the corner. Bryant skip pass again. That time does get through. Those skip passes across the middle of the zone have been treacherous for Drummond as Garber's picked off a ton of them. This time, Mann steps up and hits another three. That's 3 in the second half for her. And she cuts the lead to 14, 48-34 with under 3 minutes left in the game. Bell skips ahead to Wilkerson. And they're trying to get some pressure on the ball as Bush is extending out. Washington gets a skip. She drives, pulls up in the middle of the lane. It's good. So Coach Taylor, assistant for the Lady Wolverines, yelling to the players, know where 12 is. Yep, she's had a few already the second half. Got to find her on the floor. Bush takes it from the top. She drives up the left side. Layup is rims in and out, no good. Washington pulls the board, and Coach says, Chloe, slow down. There's 2 minutes left. She pitches it up the left side to Bond. Island gets it inside. She turns middle, can't get it to fall. Bounces around. She had it, and then got it stripped from her, and off to the races is Morton. And Layla puts it into the wall. Baseline inbounds for the Lady Bulldogs. Spring struggles to get it in, and she doesn't. Another 5-second count on Drummond. Press break. Pass comes into Washington with 1:52 left. It's Wilkerson in the middle. She decides kick it, and it ends up in her hands back on the right side. She's got a count. She drives baseline, pulls up in the middle of the lane, knocks it down. That's Chloe's first points of the game, but we all know how important she is to this Wolverine team. It doesn't show up in points. It shows up in deflections, defensive steals, and those effort plays. Spring drives, tries to kick for Morton for 3. It's no good, and Washington pulls the board. Washington now with 21 in this ball game. And Kaylee Island with 10. Kaylin Bond, the freshman, with 9. And Mandy Bell with 8. As that pass goes inside the Island, her fadeaway is off the rim. Put back by Bell, no good. Pulled down, going to be a jump ball, but good effort either way by Kaylin Bond. Possession will go to the Lady Bulldogs with 56 seconds left. Skip to Mann. She finds Bush up top, drives left side, layup, and draws the contact, and that's not a foul you want. Coach is telling them to close the gap. They're just slow getting there on that left-hand drive by Caitlin Bush. So Bond will draw her 4th foul, and Bush will go to the line for 2. Bush nails both free throws, makes this a 52-36 ball game with 48 seconds left. Washington will bring it up the right sideline and back it out. She's got to count over to Bell. Up top to Island as they look to Bond in the paint. Bond wisely steps out. Nice slide by Layla Washington on the backside, and Chloe Wilkerson finds her for the bucket. And another good pass by Chloe. Bush thinks about the 3. Get somebody in her face, and Bond steals the skip pass with 10 seconds left. Here comes Chloe off to Bell on the left side. She's up too strong, and she's going to foul. So Bush gets the rebound, and Bell is out of position, and as she's coming down, gets a pretty good hard foul on Bush. That's Bell's 2nd foul, and we've got under 4 seconds left. As Spring pulls a long 3, no good, and that'll be our ball game. So our final tonight, 54-36, Lady Wolverines with the win. They win their first ball game of the season. As we mentioned, their season opener moves them to 1-0, and Drummond drops to 2-3 on this early season. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the boys game in approximately 15 minutes here on GarberWolverines.tv.